Welcome to It's the Dave Show, and I'm Dave. Here I do product reviews, and today I'm reviewing another product from Wise Owl. This is their dry bags. It comes in 3 different sizes. There's 5, 10, and 20 liter bags. So what is a dry bag? Well, it's a bag that helps you keep things dry. It's pretty obvious, I know, right? The idea is you put stuff into the bag that you want to keep dry, and you roll it up and clip it, and you're good to go. So let's say if you're going to go on a rafting trip and you want to keep things dry on a rafting trip, or camping, or it's raining, or anything that you want to keep dry, you put it into the bag. And I'm going to show you some examples here. We're going to put it to the test. This here is my cooler, and it's full of water. Okay, we're going to start off with the 10-liter bag, and I'm going to put a bunch of stuff in it. So let's say you're going camping, and you got to take your toilet paper, right? So we want to keep that dry, obviously. Put that in there. How about a towel? Nice microfiber towel. You want to keep that dry as well. Some clothes. How about a shirt? Put a shirt in there. And how about your bathing suit? You only want this wet when you want to get wet, right? You don't want it wet beforehand. So we're going to put that inside the bag. And here's the ultimate test: is I'm taking my cell phone, which is not waterproof, and it's in a little case, but still it's not waterproof. Again, let's say you're on a rafting trip and you want to take your phone with it, or your cameras. You can put your cameras. Now I'm using my camera now, but you put your camera, electronics, all that kind of stuff into the bag. We're going to try my cell phone, so we're going to put that in there. Now, the way you are supposed to do this is you're supposed to roll it up. So I'm going to roll this up a few times. You can let the air out of it too, so it doesn't puff up. But here's a little key too, is if you say you're doing the rafting trip, you want to make sure you keep some air in your bag, because if it does fall overboard, it will float because it has air in it. I'm going to squish it down a little bit here, roll this up, and attach that. Okay, so there we go. Now there's a little D-ring here that you can use to hook on to things as well. Maybe I put it the wrong way here. Let's do it this way. There we go. So now the D-ring is on the outside. You can hook this up into things. So you saw what I put in there. I'm not cutting. This is going to go straight into the water. Let's give it a shot. Okay, it's in the water. It's actually floating. And there's the top part. You can put it down there. You can see it's waterproof. I'm going to submerge it all the way in. It's in. It's in. There we go. All the way in. Let's shake it off. Now, let's see if everything is still dry. And here we go. Cell phone. Good. Nice. Dry. Dry. My hand's wet. Here's a nice towel, microfiber towel. Great stuff. Dry, dry, and toilet paper is still dry. Now, let's look at the opposite thing. What if you have wet clothes, like this, like your bathing suit? You got wet clothes, and you want to keep them away from your dry stuff. So you're out there camping, and you got your kids and everybody's out there, and you got your wet clothes. You don't have time to dry them, but you got to go. You're hiking, you're doing whatever. What you can do is take all your wet stuff, put it inside here, and now that keeps the wet on the inside and the rest dry on the outside. Here's another great usage for these bags. You know, when you're packing your ice chest and you got a lot of ice and stuff in there, you got your sodas, your beers, or whatever in there, and you want to take your sandwiches, and the sandwiches get wet, well, you have to put them in a plastic bag and Ziplocs and all that kind of stuff. Well, if you put it in a dry bag, let's give an example. I got my sandwich. It's actually a couple pieces of Heels, but it's nice and toasted, freshly toasted on it. I don't have any bags. I don't have any Ziplocs. I don't have anything else to put it in, but I want to stick it in my ice chest to keep it cool, right? Well, I'm going to just stick it right into the bag. Let's give it a roll. Like that. Let's give it a snap and put it in your ice chest. And oh my goodness, it's in there. Here we go. Let's dry off a little bit. Okay, it's still there. I haven't cut yet, I haven't done anything. We're gonna open this up, and your sandwich is still nice and cold, but is it wet and damp and soggy? Nope, perfectly dry and still toasted. So as you can see, the Wise Owl dry bags do exactly what they're supposed to do. They keep your stuff dry. So if you're looking for a dry bag solution for your hiking, traveling, camping, trips, whatever, even for your ice chest, then the Wise Owl dry bags may be the right ones for you.